Hey guys, it's Weeb Union. Today I am exploring the idea of Russia annexing Kherson in a referendum, just like the Crimean annexation in 2014. Now, why would Russia want to annex Kherson? Why not just recognize its independence like they did with DNR and LPR? Well, we have to look at different aspects and benefits to this and then explore the demerits. Now, first, the fact that they are planning a referendum has been confirmed many times from many different sources, and it's most likely to take place in the fall. Now, the reason why they aren't doing it now and they are sending it is a tool to get an advantage in this war. The fact that they are delaying it means that the Ukrainians will be interested in taking back the area before the referendum takes place, as it will allow them to keep hold of it. Now, why would they want to do it before the referendum? Why do they care about the referendum? It is because if the referendum happens and Kherson becomes a part of Russia, then any Ukrainian attack into Kherson would be like an attack into Belgorod or Moscow, which would create the perfect situation for Russia to declare war on Ukraine. Now, why are they delaying it then? Well, this way they are forcing the Ukrainians to center and focus their forces in the Kherson region. This way they know where the Ukrainians will focusing their forces, which allows them, for example, to impose a counterattack in the Donetsk region, where they have superiority in numbers and materials. But wouldn't that leave Kherson vulnerable, as the Ukrainians are building a fighting force here? Well, that's why we have seen military transports to Kherson as well. So we are seeing focus on Kherson and Donbass region, which leaves Zaporizhia and Kharkiv vulnerable. However, the Russians still have enough troops to hold them back, especially with the tactics they're using where they give up land for time, where they fall back from a village and then rain down artillery. This really slows down Ukrainian advance, as they don't have the manpower to do that either, as they are focusing their forces in Kherson. Now, why does Russia want to annex Kherson? As I said earlier, that would allow them to declare war. Now, what are the benefits of declaring war on Ukraine? Well, first of all, the military industry. In the case where Russia is at war, they will have here, the first part is the defense industry that has 3 million workers. If you think about the fact that they already have 3 million workers making tanks, planes, small arms, everything they need. Now, with an automotive industry with 600,000 workers, that's 600,000 workers that can work on tanks. Electronics and telecom, they can work on radio or radars, targeting systems, and so on. And there's also telecommunications and other industries, which would allow them to pour more workers into the factories making weapons, which will allow them to replenish their weapons at a faster pace. Now, on top of that, they're currently using 200,000 soldiers in Ukraine. Declaring war would allow them to use all of this, which is about 1.3 million. With 1.3 million, they would only need to add 200 to 400,000 extra. Even if we deduce the casualties, they will still have about 500,000 in Ukraine and about 800,000 or 700,000 in Russia defending the country. At the same time, they can raise more reservists. These are the active reservists, but there are still a lot of people, volunteers, who are joining the battle so far. So generally, we will see about 4 to 500,000 Russian soldiers in Ukraine, which would outnumber the Ukrainians 2-1 on the grand scale of things, while they're focusing their forces in the Donbas region, which is the most heavily fortified area in Ukraine. Losing that region allows the Russians to make something like northern incursion again, except this time with 3 to 4 times as many soldiers, and Ukrainians barely with any equipment left. So, in conclusion, if by announcing the plans of annexation, the referendum, they are forcing the Ukrainians to focus their power in one place, leaving them with the tactical advantage. By actually annexing it, they are allowing themselves to declare war on Ukraine without major repercussions in the country's political sphere. By declaring war, they have more soldiers and they have more equipment, and they can replenish their equipment and repair their equipment and make new equipment and upgrade their equipment. So all in all, it'll add a huge benefit to the Russian side. Now, what are the demerits? Well, the demerits is that it's so difficult to achieve. They need a referendum to succeed, and they need the referendum to be popular in Russia. If people disagree with the referendum in Russia, then them declaring war over it will leave the Russian leaders in a political disaster. So the Russian leadership's job right now and the Russian media's job right now is to make this referendum popular. They have to fight to make it seem logical and to defend the Ukrainian people and so on, while at the same time winning this war, because if they start losing this war, then they will not be able to annex them, even if it's popular within the population. So they have a month or 2 long struggle before they can achieve this. Now, that's it for my video. Hope you enjoyed and have a great day. Remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching.